Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today because people are fed up with crime, guys. They're taking matters into their own hands right now. And it's absolutely nuts. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel. And today we have a sponsor, Dr. Gundry, and I'll talk about him a little later. But let's get right into it. Car theft. We'll start with that one. Car theft is completely out of control in this country. In San Francisco, think about this. There were 2,200 cars stolen over that in the 2023 calendar year. Isn't that nuts to think about? Well, one woman, Christy Gagan, she was fed up with this, trying, hey, my car's gone. What can you do? Oh yeah, we're looking for it. Don't worry about it. The police do nothing. And in places like that, they do less than they do in other places. So San Francisco is a joke. Now, to give you guys an idea, think about this. San Francisco, I once had somebody describe me the size of the city. It's 7 miles this way and 7 miles this way. So think about this. You've got 49 square miles, and in 49 square miles, over 2,000 cars were stolen this year. Well, Christy Gagan was like, this is ridiculous. She's got a car payment, got responsibility towards the vehicle. She went to the Municipal Transportation Authority, which is the ticket agency, the ticket website, and sure enough, there were tons of parking tickets for her car, which number one makes no sense, okay, and I'll go back to that in a second. So she decided, well, what I'm going to do is look where these parking tickets are at. Fillmore District, Fillmore District, Fillmore District. Well, that's probably where my car is at in junkie heaven. So she drives over there with her husband and finds the vehicle, okay, loaded with stolen merchandise that they just took from other people, and the car was just, a mess. So they call the police, and the police say, don't do anything, wait till we get there. Okay, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours later, they say, forget this, we're driving the car to the police station. Took the spare key, drove the car to the police station, and the car was loaded with drug paraphernalia and stolen merchandise and all this other stuff. And the police were like, hey, you shouldn't have done this. You should have waited for us. Okay, well, I would have waited forever. Now, here's the thing. Ticket writers, people that write parking tickets, always get a bad rap. People treat us horribly. They're disrespectful. Everything's awful. Okay, they have a responsibility in any municipality. When you have a separate ticket agency like the Municipal Transportation Authority in San Francisco, they're supposed to run the plates on that car and not just print a ticket, Chubbs, as she shovels food down her throat before she writes the next ticket. She's supposed to look to see if the car's stolen. That would require work. That would require an effort. They go out, and if they found out the car was stolen, they have to impound the car and they have to notify the owner, which they don't do hundreds of times in San Francisco, okay? Crazy, guys, absolutely crazy. So I got a kick out of this because they didn't do this, they don't do this. And there are hundreds of cars that the Municipal Transportation Authority let slip through the, through their guidelines and through everything that they're supposed to do. Isn't that awful to think about? So people are sick of this, and it goes to Baltimore. This one floored me because going down this theft rabbit hole of who's taking matters into their own hands. And the police say, don't do this. Don't confront these people. Don't do it. Have us get involved. And a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to wait because the police aren't doing anything right now. Baltimore, think about this. As of the filming of this video, you can look this up. There were 8,516 car thefts in one city, Baltimore. 8,516. Now, the main car theft is Kia and Hyundais. There was a TikTok challenge. For those of you that are on TikTok, it's an app for video sharing and dances and sharing marketing and sharing everything on TikTok, okay? Whether you like it or not is irrelevant. That's not even the point of TikTok. The point is that there was a TikTok challenge to see who could steal one of these Kias and one of these Hyundais, because they're just so simple to steal. And okay, hey, let's go commit grand theft auto. Let's go commit a major felony and film ourselves doing it. Is that insane? That's what this world is coming to right now. So these people went out and did that, okay? It's nuts, guys. It's absolutely nuts that they've done that. But the problem with this is, if you read the article below, the challenge has gotten much easier. Now, you can take a quarter, and you can wedge it into the starter of a Kia or a Hyundai and turn it and the car will start. Hey, looky here, I don't need a key. So the theft is just escalated and completely out of control. Out of control. Now, my daughter was at a conference called VidCon, and for the first time ever, they had it in Baltimore. And one of the speakers there had their car stolen. And I told this story last week. But what was crazy about the car being stolen was when, hey, what do you guys do? Who do I report to? Another one? Another one? So it's funny now, okay? But it's crazy that people are out stealing cars like this. So share your thoughts on this stuff so far. Let me know what you think, because it's nuts. Let's talk about our sponsor, Dr. Gundry. You know, so many people want to lose weight, and the older we get, the more difficult it is. Dr. Gundry lost 70 pounds. He ran, 30 miles a week, and he couldn't lose weight. He found the caloric bypass. And what this is an alternative to the way that we eat. He came up with, different foods. Everybody thinks it's low fat, low carb, probiotic. No, there's something else. He's got a great video that you can watch. If you go to thehealthyfat.com/Dan, you can take a look at this video, and it can set you on the right path of how to lose weight, how to be healthy, how to get healthy joints, strong hair, and lose that gut fat that we all have a problem with. So, I love the Dr. Gundry programs. Take a look at his video today. It's absolutely fantastic. But also use the link below, which is thehealthyfat.com/Dan, and you can find out about this. The one thing I like is people that have walked the walk. This is a guy that, as a cardiologist, couldn't figure out how to lose weight and came up with, these different secrets that have worked and have stuck with him and worked for years. Take a look at his video. Use the link today. You guys are very well behaved today. Really appreciate that. You're not honking like you normally do. Now, the problem with car theft, it's only getting worse. And you have certain areas where they just don't do anything about crime, and this is a real problem. This one floored me, okay? Portland. Portland has PDX, a website or based in Facebook. So it's a Facebook page that's private, but it's for finding your stolen vehicle in the Portland area. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. No, there's 16,000 members to this group. And again, if you guys want to start anything, you want to promote your business, you want to promote anything, start a Facebook group, because they are free and you can make it private, and you can, people make money doing this. So 16,000 members to this. And what it did was it helped people find stolen vehicles because the police weren't doing anything. That is crazy. And great story out of Texas, which again, these links are below and they're fantastic. They're just so great to read. Guy in Texas comes out of his house and realizes his car's gone, and realized he left an AirTag in his car, and that is a tracking device that's through the iPhone and your Mac and your iPad and things like that. And he found out that the car was in a shopping center parking lot. So he drove over to confront this person, and they had a conversation, and he called the police, okay? And somebody was shot, okay, which is great. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. And the police are not going to be pressing charges anytime soon. And again, Texas, a little different, guys. No messing around, open carry state, you know what I mean? So, hey, just confronted the guy and wouldn't give the car. They had a conversation, read it, it's fantastic. Had a conversation that didn't go the robber's way, okay? So there's that. Now, the next thing also is, with the holiday season, we are seeing a tremendous amount of problems with porch pirates that steal things from in front of houses. And you know what? You've seen the videos where the guy will make the glitter bomb, he'll make the stink poop bomb. People steal the package, they'll track it, and then the guy gets, fart spray put all over him and glitter all over him and things like that. This is getting to be such a huge problem, and a few things I found for you that are great is how to, report your package if it's stolen, how to get your money back, and also, don't buy things like anything you can buy on a credit card that has any insurance to it. That's the key to getting your money back too. And, I had a conversation with a banker. He said, wow, you should use your debit card to take money out of the ATM. You should really never use it for purchases if you want to be protected in any way, shape, or form. And the more I research this, they're absolutely right, because what you have is things like stolen packages that you can't find. But right now, be diligent with this stuff. I've had 3 catalytic converters stolen from in front of my girlfriend's house. Until they do what they did in Hawaii, which Hawaii has a new law that all but got rid of theft with catalytic converters. And what they did was, okay, Ted, you're bringing us a catalytic converter. You have to write and do a sworn statement that this is not stolen. You have to do a sworn statement that you own this property, and you have to give us your ID and your address. Oh, well, I've got 3 catalytic converters here. Ended it. Ended the theft of catalytic converters, basically, in Hawaii. Now, does it still happen? Yeah, but it went down 97%, down to normal theft. You know what I mean? Because it's got some guy, hey, there's a Prius, I need a catalytic converter for my Prius. Those guys are stealing it and transferring it instead of selling it and doing it. But the alternatives to protect yourself with your packages and things like that, you have to do anything you can do right now to protect yourself, because people are more desperate than ever. And I'm just floored by this. These Facebook groups, your neighborhood app is a joke. I got off my neighborhood app because I was sick and tired of them talking about, HOA stuff. Did you see Sharon's flowers on the corner? Those are not certified by the homeowner association. We're going to have a meeting. It's like click, delete, goodbye. And then when somebody wants something, it's the boy that cried wolf. You want to talk to me now about a crime? Bye. Have a nice day. So be productive. Be on top of this stuff. A friend of mine moved recently, and oh, hey, I got a package. Will you go down there and here's my ID. Your ID? Why do you need your ID? It's the package. Well, I go down there, and there is a guy there, Luther. Okay, Luther was a big dude. Okay, and Luther was the security guard. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? Yeah. And he, patrols certain parts of the complex, but they get a package delivery section. And the packages are available from 8 in the morning until 9 at night. After 9 at night, if you don't pick up your package, you got to come back the next day. So it's not 24/7, but guess what? Nothing gets stolen with Luther standing there, or whoever standing there, because who are you picking it up for? What are you picking up? Let me see it. Now, did I think it was invasive? Do I have people that write me and say, I'm sick and tired of going to Walmart and having them ask for my, receipt? Oh my gosh. Oh, seriously, come on. They do it at Costco. Do you guys complain about Costco? Let me check your bag. Okay. So share your thoughts on this stuff so far, guys. It's absolutely crazy that we're seeing this. I want to show you one other thing that I was personally involved with, and take a look at this. So I switched locations for you because I've got a great story. 3 years ago, my late girlfriend had to stay at a local hotel, and because they were doing work on her house. And between the restaurant and the health spa, she had misplaced her laptop and her cell phone. And she, filed a complaint, went to Lost and Found, all that stuff. And they were like, oh, we just don't know what happened to it. And sure enough, she's walking downtown, and she goes, I'm going to turn on that Find My iPhone thing. She turns it on, and it points that the iPhone is in this building right here, right there. 3rd floor, ding, ding, ding. Now, I said, go file a police report and go take care of it. Yeah, I'll do that. And then she did something very stupid, where she was like, I'm going to have it play the sound. And I'm like, don't do that. So sure enough, she has it start playing this pinging sound, which we could hear ding, ding, ding. I had no idea where it was coming from, okay? And then she goes to the police, and they're like, why'd you do that? You know, when the person gets home, they're just going to turn it off. Well, I know where it's at. It's in this building right here. They're like, we don't care. What do you think we're going to do? Go play Columbo and go knock door to door and see where the phone's at and maybe the laptop's there too? No. So be smart, guys, when you guys do this, because no idea, you know, which unit it was definitely the 3rd floor, because downstairs is all the retail. So it was up there, but, you know, she could have found it. Never got the phones back, never got that. Had to file an insurance, you know, claim and all that stuff. So share your thoughts on all this stuff so far. So even smart people can do stupid things. So I'm going to end this with this one. And I found a great article about how, hey, can I enter somebody's property if I find out that they stole my stuff? You really shouldn't, guys. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to call the police. The problem with it is that the police are so overwhelmed and they don't do anything most of the time. So there's that. And but don't take matters into your hands. Be safe. Don't be stupid. Just protect yourself. But also, you know, have security cameras at your house. You know, put signs up. We're watching you. Things like that deter crime, believe it or not. Put the, you know, when you get an alarm system, get those signs all over the place with us. You know, the neighborhood watch too. Make sure you have a decent neighborhood watch too. So, you know, I spoke to a retired police officer today. And I said, hey, you know, do you ever have anybody retrieve their own stuff? Oh, yeah, Dan, I had this happen one time. That guy calls and says, hey, my car was stolen, and I found the guy. And they go to confront the guy, and he's like, it's the guy that stole my car. And he goes, are you done? Hang on a second. Hit the guy 2 more times. He goes, yeah, you can have him. So, yes, that does happen, guys, okay? Please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. This is the season for theft, guys. Isn't that great? I just am floored at what people are stealing. People are stealing Halloween decorations, Christmas lights. You're going to see all this stuff because people are degenerates right now. And final thing that was great was a woman went out to Joshua Tree. I've had so many people write me and go, I want to move to Joshua Tree because it's such a great place to live. And people have set up these glamping sites where they have these glorious camping sites. So many of them have been robbed and completely torn apart. So, you know, just not what it's supposed to be. You know, people have no respect for anybody else. Onward and upward, guys. I'll see you very soon. Like, subscribe, join the email list. Listen to that. Ah!